Newcastle United have released a brand new shirt this morning, potentially a first of its kind as far as I'm aware. One of the first times ever where a football club has actually released a shirt, but the idea is probably not for the football club fans to buy, but rather, in this case, Sam Fender fans to come and buy this shirt. So it's a Newcastle United home kit, same as this, but instead of a cup final related theme or just a regular shirt, it's got Sam Fender on the back. It's designed for his new album that just came out. Of course, Sam Fender will be performing at St James's Park towards the end of the season. And it's an idea where people that aren't Newcastle fans to actually come in and buy a Newcastle shirt. Controversial on social media, but has the club actually pulled off a genius move, or is it perhaps a bit too far this time? We're going to show you in this video. We're going to tell you my personal opinion. We have admittedly made a special purchase inside the club shop today. Speaking of special shirts, we're going to tell you about the real deal that we've actually bought. I wasn't planning on doing it this morning, but I've decided to pull the trigger, and let's see again whether this is the right move. But if you are new around here, make sure you get down there, hit that subscribe button, smash the like button you enjoy. Without further ado, let's take you inside. As I said in the intro, we did make a very special purchase this morning. Did you know in the back of the club shop, they actually have cup final shirts that have been signed by the players on the wall? They aren't there for sure. You can actually go inside the club shop and buy up those shirts. Alexander Isak signed shirt, Dan Burns signed shirt, and the entire squad from that day, you can buy these shirts that they assigned, and we did actually buy the squad signed shirt. Not cheap, I will admit. The Dan Burn and Isak shirts were £300 each. The squad signed shirt was £500. So I've actually spent £500 on a cup final shirt, obviously replica shirt, that was signed by the entire team that day. Now, to be honest, right, that is from Newcastle United themselves. It's not like I went on eBay. It's not like I bought it off someone I don't know. Like, that's actually from Newcastle United. You buy it inside the club shop, you get it in a box, certificate comes with it, you've got that authenticity approval. And £500, like, it's a lot of money. I'm not going to pretend it's not a lot of money because it is, but that moment was priceless. And I do not mind going inside there, giving the club some money. That, I mean, admittedly, my £500 not going to bring a new player in, but I do not mind giving them money when they've achieved stuff like that, because that is priceless. That's what my parents saw, that's what my family saw, that's what my friends saw, and that's what all you saw. And none of us, well, unless you're older than 70, none of us saw that before. I don't mind that. I think it's a good purchase. It's one that's going to stick by me for the rest of my life. It'll be getting framed up on the wall. And there were 2 left inside the shop. There were 3 when I bought one. There's only 2 left now, and that's of the full squad. Not Sean the Burner Isak shirts, but if you are actually interested, there's 2 of them left inside the club shop. Ultimately, yeah, I came here to talk about Sam Fender, but we ended up buying something that has nothing to do with Sam Fender. Despite what I've seen in there, despite what you guys may say in social media or may say on my comments section, I actually think the club has done the correct thing. I think they should have run something out for the Sam Fender concept. As much as we don't want to talk about supporters spending money or people having to go out their way and do something, but the reality is Newcastle need to be able to compete in every single possibility of this football club in order to bring revenue in. Now, you look at the league table at the minute. If Newcastle want to compete with Liverpool, they want to compete with Arsenal, they want to compete with Manchester City, we are doing that on the pitch, but behind the scenes, we are so far behind those 3 clubs. We are nowhere near those clubs in terms of revenue. They've all got bigger stadiums than us. They've all make more money than us. They've got bigger fan bases than us. Newcastle need to be able to compete with these clubs, and we can't currently do that. So in order for Newcastle and an FFP point of view to be able to bring players in, yes, we have balanced the books this summer. We can spend players this summer, and there's no restrictions for Newcastle this summer. Again, they need to maximise profits, and they need to make sure in a financial point of view, Newcastle is sustainable, and Newcastle was always continuing to go up and make even more money. Sam Fender shirt in there, it's in Phoenix, it's in the Metro Centre, it is across Newcastle, and it is designed for Sam Fender fans. It's not designed for me, it's not designed for you, and we probably aren't going to buy this shirt, but they are going to buy this shirt. And not only is that Sam Fender fans that are going in spending £90 on a shirt, it's also potentially new Newcastle fans. Supporters might go to a Sam Fender concert, like Sam Fender, and then just want to be a fan of him, but he's a fan of Newcastle, so they want to do what he does, and then you get Newcastle fans. Obviously, they're not ideally the Newcastle fans that you want, but they're people that are going to buy shirts, they're going to buy the hospitality packages, they're going to buy memberships. It's just going to give the club more money, and that's exactly what they're doing. Even though we go inside now, and some people may not like the design, when Sam Fender's here, I'm telling you now, that's just going to sell straight away. So we'll explain some of my issues with the shirt now, but I actually think Newcastle is doing the right thing. I think they should have released something for the Sam Fender concert just to make money. That being said, I do not like the design of the brand new Sam Fender kit. My impression being, after I've seen it inside the club shop today, after I've seen it on social media, it's almost as if Adidas have realised towards the end of the season, they've looked inside their warehouses. Hang on, we've got tens of thousands of these black and white shirts left. We need to sell these before the end of the season. What can we do? And somebody puts their hand up and goes, well, hang on, Sam Fender's playing here this summer. Let's just sell the shirt to his fans. Let's bring a new shirt out, put Sam Fender on the back of it, and that's how we can sell these black and white shirts. And that's honestly, I guess, my take coming out from this, because its design's just not much in it. You got to look at the facts. All I've done with this new shirt is put Sam Fender on the back of it, so it's not even a new shirt. It's actually the 4th time this season this exact black and white shirt has came out in different cycles. Home shirt at the start of the season. The one I'm wearing now, cup final shirt ahead of the final. Winner shirt, of course, for winning the cup final. And now this is our 4th shirt with Sam Fender on the back. So you just released the home cycle time and time again, just with something different, and then you put it full price. The Sam Fender kit is £90. That's actually more than the winner's shirt. The winner's shirt's £85. The official shirt, I believe, came out at 70. So Sam Fender's shirt is actually the most expensive shirt out of the lot of them, even though it's just a home shirt with Sam Fender on the back. So it's not as if it's a new shirt. And that's my criticism, is that the design itself hasn't really justified that massive price tag. But then again, the shirt's not designed for me. It's not designed for you. It's designed for Sam Fender fans. Most of them, probably all, to be honest, aren't going to have a Newcastle top. So for them, it is a new shirt, even though for us, it's like the 4th time this season they bring it out. So it depends on what side of the fence you sit on. But for me, I feel like the design itself has to have a bit more in it. But I fully understand, in a business point of view, and I fully understand for Adidas and Newcastle why they need to do stuff like that. And I'm not going to criticise it. I'm just not going to buy the shirt. That's just my personal take. But yeah, people can do what they want. Obviously, the point of this video is just to let you know that they have bring a new shirt out. And because of the fact it's got a lot of criticism on social media, or just a lot of people talking about it in social media, I wanted to kind of make a video and just highlight it and say why I personally actually agree with it. I actually think Newcastle should have done it, but I feel like going forward, we need to make sure there's a bit more in the designs if we ought to continue doing this. But ultimately, buying a shirt is a choice. It's not something you have to do. If people don't like it, don't buy it. It's honestly that simple. If you have to do stuff like that all the time to bring players in, it's a bit annoying, yes, but you can't do anything about it. And Newcastle have to do what's best for their football club. They have to do what's best for us, the supporters, and of course, for them. I want to see us win more trophies. I want to see us do this all over again. So Newcastle, I'm all for the idea, but I will also come out and criticise it if I feel like it needs to be done a bit better or needs to be a bit more in it, because in my personal opinion, £90 for that's not good value. It's just not good value at all. Even if you're a massive Sam Fender fan, I just don't think it's worth your money. But then again, I'm willing to bet every pound I've got all those shirts are going to be out in all the different stores outside St James's Park when Sam Fender is here for his concert, and I'm willing to bet they are going to sell like hell. They're going to sell so much. So I can see what I want about it now, but the sales is the most important part. I think Newcastle's going to make a lot of them, regardless of what I personally think about the shirt. So I'm expecting that to sell a lot when Sam Fender is here, and that's the point. It's not meant for us, it's meant for Sam Fender fans. So for Sam Fender fans watching this video, is that something you're interested in? From responses I've seen on social media, it does seem quite positive from the Sam Fender fan point of view. So I think the club knows what it's doing, and I'm willing to bet that's going to sell quite a lot in the summer. So we'll see then. But for now, This is it for me. Take care, and we will see you all in the next one.